This video will explain who needs to complete and file a political committee registration statement form with the Department of State and walk you through the steps to correctly do so. If a political committee receives contributions that total $250 or more, that committee must file a registration statement within 20 days of when it receives the contribution. A contributing lobbyist must register within 20 days of making a contribution of any amount to any candidate. The Political Committee Registration Statement Form, also called the DSEB 500, can be found on the Department of State's website. At the very top of the form, you must select the appropriate box to indicate whether you are registering on behalf of a committee or a contributing lobbyist. Then write the current date on the form. In the first section at the upper right, select whether this is an initial registration or an amendment to an existing registration. If it is an amendment, be sure to check the boxes for all areas being updated on the form. Then move to the section on the upper left. Here you must fill out the name of the committee or lobbyist, as well as the associated address, county, telephone number, and email address. Note that the email address you include will be the way you receive reminder notices, newsletters, and other important information. For the next question, if you are registering an independent expenditure committee, a contributing lobbyist, or a general political committee, check No. If, however, you are registering a candidate's authorized political committee, check Yes. Then move down to the Supported Candidates section. Here you will list the name of the supported candidate, their address, the office sought, and their political party. This information alerts our office that you must submit an additional form, the DSEB 501, which you can find on our site, to register the committee as an authorized candidates committee. Even if you are registering a different type of committee or a contributing lobbyist, we still encourage you to fill out this section. Instead of naming a candidate, however, you should include the type of offices you will be supporting. Some state-level offices include governor, common pleas court judge, representative in the General Assembly, and attorney general. If your committee will be supporting county-level or local-level offices, you must file with the appropriate county board of elections instead of with us. After completing the supported candidate section, complete the section that asks whether the committee intends to support or oppose a ballot question. At the bottom of the page, fill out the amount of time the committee intends to operate. You may provide a specific election year or check the box labeled indefinitely. On the top of page 2, you'll see two definitions. One defines an affiliated organization, and the other defines a connected organization. Determine whether any applicable organizations related to your committee fit into these descriptions, then list all that apply. The next two sections of the form, the appointment and acceptance of chairperson and treasurer, are the ones most often improperly filled out, which leads to the form being rejected. First and foremost, the treasurer and chairperson may not be the same person. Be sure you fill these sections out in their entirety. You must list each person's name, address, and phone number, and each person must sign on the appropriate line to indicate they have accepted the position appointment. Digital signatures are not accepted anywhere on this form. This means every signature must be completed by the correct person physically signing and dating the form in ink. All communications from our office are sent to the information listed for the treasurer, so be sure the phone number and address you provide are accurate. Finally, you'll need to include the name and address of the bank the committee will or intend to use. The person submitting the form is required to sign and write the current date on it. Again, this cannot be a digital signature. Banks usually require confirmation from our office to open a committee bank account, so be sure you've included an email address near the top of page 1 because we will send confirmation via email and mail. Please note that all information listed on this form is public information and will be displayed on our website. After completing the form, you are ready to mail the original form to our office at the address on your screen, Bureau of Campaign Finance and Lobbying Disclosure, 500 North Office Building, Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, 17120. If you would like a time-stamped copy of your registration statement, please include a copy of the form and a self-addressed stamped envelope. As always, we are here to help with any questions you have. You can reach our Bureau by phone at 717-787-5280, select option 4, or by email at ra-stcampaign@pa.gov.